I'm not surprised if you can hear the heater. It's pretty loud in this place for whatever reason. Oh no, don't. There we go. It was louder before. Yeah. The unfortunate thing is that it is currently 20 degrees and at this point dropping. So if I turned off the heat, I would freeze, which would not be good. It's probably good that you can't see the steam. It looks like you could, but I really do wish that like the music was more constant in Stardew, just because it like gets so quiet. Oh yeah, Fahrenheit. Yep, sorry. Like what even is the weather right now? It's probably dropped already. Oh no, it's up to 34 right now. It's so warm. But it's gonna be like getting later and colder the later it gets, so yeah, 20 degrees Celsius would be real nice about now. What even is that? 68? That'd be perfect outside with just a little sun in the shade. Which seems like a contradiction, but with the sun out, it's warmer, but not in direct sun, you know. Also, I moved a few months ago, and ventilation here is timed and noisy. That's unfortunate. It's not as noisy for me because with how things are set up here, we have a long hallway with it at the end of the hall, and it's by my roommate's room, and I'm like way down the hall, so I don't have it right here, but yeah. So she's got a bit louder in her room since it's right there, but at the same time it's just a blank wall, so sound just kind of travels down it, and the walls are thin, so there's that. All right. I mean, it would be kind of nice because there's, like, at least right now, I am kind of appreciating the time to myself because they're both gone for the next couple of days. But also, at least for me, I don't think I would have done well, like the past 8 months without roommates, just because I probably would have gotten stuck in a funk. Or the other thing is that having roommates has taught me that I need to have a better like work-life balance, so that I'm not like just working 24/7. Because that's kind of what I grew up with my parents, that were working like 24/7 or like as near as they could. So, not just for financial reasons, but also just because of the nature of some of their works, or jobs. But I haven't really been without a roommate since college at this point. So, that's been just a bit over 5 years that I've had roommates. And, I think the biggest struggle for me were the times when it was like shared rooms. Like in college or for like a year here, we had to share a room for like some personal reasons. or financial. It was just a whole thing. We're not going to get into it, but just timing and stuff. But anyway, like, it just works a lot better when you have, like, your own rooms, but in college you don't get that. So in college I kind of treated my roommates as, or treated my room as just a place to land most of the time, and was just kind of like out with activities or classes or with a significant other or friends or whatever it was. It was just kind of a place to land until like the last 3 semesters of college, where I made where I ended up rooming in like a suite situation, which at least at our college meant that instead of like just like the rows of rooms and like the big shared bathroom, it was 3 pairs and a living room situation, with your own microwave and mini fridge in the hallway, and then each of the like pairs had a bigger room than most dorms, and those 2 shared a bathroom, and that was a lot better. And also, because I got to choose who I was rooming with, it was a lot better too, because most of my time it was either assigned, which worked well for 1 year. Like, we got along well. But there were a couple where it was not a good fit. And we made it work for whatever duration we had. But yeah, my roommates are pretty good. Like, honestly, I think the worst roommates I had were a couple in college, where, like, the first one, it's your first roommate, and, like, our college had, like, a freeze for 2 weeks, and we made it work for a semester, but she basically forced me out of the room because she wanted a room with one of her friends, but didn't want to have the conversation herself, and just kind of, like, had the RA tell me that that's what was going on, which, not the greatest. Not the greatest. I think the only other one I had an issue with was one that I had for only a semester, where I was a junior that year and she was a freshman, and started off on a really terrible foot with her because she, like, her first night, she was, like, wanting her boyfriend to stay over, and it's just like, alright, we got 1 stranger staying in a room. I don't need a second stranger where I don't know what's going to be happening. So, in theory, better than passive aggressive till you leave. I mean, it was kind of that. Like, she was also like, as a freshman, she was also the type that, like, was partying, as soon as she got to college. And I wasn't. So, it was a weird mix, that first roommate. Because, like, I was kind of of the mind of, like, we're roommates, so we're sticking together. We'll become friends. And that just is not what happened. Like, I couldn't even tell you what she's doing today. I think she went for ed to college, if I remember right. But I have no clue if she's a teacher now or not. I wouldn't be surprised if she is. And I would not be surprised if she didn't. So, who even knows? I think, because we actually went to, like, a private college, which, that was just because it was local. And for me, at least, it was local, but not in the same town as my parents. And also scholarships. But, like, with that type of situation, like, I think she wanted a sorority life, but for whatever reason she chose a small college, which didn't allow for that kind of lifestyle. Like, there was partying, and like in the suite situation, there was like the dorms that had essentially like apartments in it that made up those suites, and like some of those became like more partying than others, but they were their own thing. So, was a hippie, was not. I only had a roommate for 4 years or so. Was a hippie, was not extra fun. Also, to what? Just like the roommate in general, because it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, there are people that do well with roommates and there are people that don't. And it's not any, like, I don't think it's bad to just be able to come to the conclusion, like, either way. It's just how people function, and people function different ways, you know. Yeah, I'm sure they can. I haven't really known too many hippies. I think the closest I've gotten to, like, that kind of living with one that likes looting nearby fields for food, for example. That's not too good. That's, if they were in Stardew, they would certainly love the foraging, I'm sure. Sup? Oh, look, we're talking about roommates, and my roommate appears. Oh, that was only 4 months. Yeah, hey, if it's a terrible situation, 4 months can be a long time. Like, it all depends. Oh, man. I mean, shoot, that second one semester roommate, like, if she hadn't left, oh man, it would have been weird. As in, it was when I moved out to study. Oh, okay. Wild roommate appears, yes. Although, gotta say, you're not the wildest one, so that one is, I don't know if you ever met her. I think she was in your vampires class, though. And I know she dropped out after, like, during J term. But I can't remember if you took it which year you took it. But I don't think you ever met her. But she was, like, I don't know. Some days I was I'm not your mother. But I am a little concerned about the fact that you're just not coming to classes and stuff. Like, she eventually came to the conclusion that college wasn't for her, I guess. I don't know. You took your freshman year. Your sophomore year was my senior year, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I think you probably were in the same class as her, because I swear she was in, like, did you know a Destiny? Like, I knew her from, like, we were in choir together, so I did have an activity with her, which was also kind of interesting, because she was very flaky with that. I mean, I understand if you wouldn't remember her, because she was getting, like, she got real flaky January until she just up and left. I think she actually left her stuff in the room, even. Maybe not all of it, but I know she, like, left it. Okay, that's fair. Like, especially since she was someone who just, like, essentially, like, dropped off the face of the earth and quit college in that way. I could understand. Like, I don't know what was up with her. I think she just didn't like college, or wanted to be with her boyfriend who was in town but didn't go to college, and things like, I think she was from that town too, so I don't know. I don't think about her too often. I don't even remember much about her except for, like, some of the odd stuff of all that. How is your Christmas going, by the way? I love how we ask separate questions like that. It's going well. I have gotten through a week so far. It feels like for whatever reason, I feel like the beach one is, like, huge compared to the other ones. Like, it's hard to gauge because it's been a while since I played Stardew now. Like, at least a month. Since I hadn't gotten very far, I hadn't, like, cleared that map even completely yet. But there's also a lot of water. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Hoarding is crazy. But she gave me money. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. Yeah, here, I will. It's a rainy day. So I'm probably not going to go around the farm too much, but. Or we might. Hoarding is fun. Hoarding's fun until you have family that have to deal with your shit. Yeah, in games. Like, it's fun until you have family that have to deal with all of your shit later. Like, I don't know why, but there was a stint while working at home where I was just, like, binging Hoarders, which is actually not, like... It's interesting because it actually takes a very, like, psychological focus to the show than you would expect from a reality show. Like, yeah, there's drama. There's always drama in those kinds of shows, but they're very much like, we're here to help you get better, not just take care of your shit, which is actually a good approach to helping someone, like, with hoarding. Or with any, like, psychological or behavioral problem. But, like, you just see the ramifications that happen to a house just because of hoarding. And it's just, it's wild. Her inheritance is burning a hole in her pocket. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Oh yeah, depression's a blast. Oh man. Okay, so here. I'll show you around the farm. So up here by the, instead of like the little areas, those have been moved and we have some water here. And then here's like your significant other's area. And they actually moved like the little watering dish over here, which I think is really cute. The background noise? I don't know. They're like in the game, there's like little whoop that are kind of up for grabs as to what they are. If it's the apartment, it could be anything outside because we're right by the parking of our apartment, so. Like a broken fan? Oh, that's probably the heater. Or, okay, that's not, okay. Because I am using the audio from my webcam because the mic is, wait, no, I switched to the mic. I think I switched to the mic, yeah, I switched to the mic. Not that. So, honestly, it is, that fixed it? Oh, okay, so maybe this is probably just getting like, oh, it's got a little dust on top, that might be it. Who knows? The heater did just kick on though, so anyway, DJ, here is the cave here. They moved the greenhouse over to this little area. No, it's fine. What happened was that I just had to turn it on and off and turn the actual volume of it down and then plug it back in. Because like it's just like if you plug in your aux cord, if you're wanting to like do the audio outside of it, you have to like have it low there and whatever. Yeah, she's a good roommate. But like look at all of this hardwood. There's just like a whole hardwood forest here. Oh, shoot. And then there's like a little watering trough here. or little pond, I should say. And then also like over here, all of these hardwood trees as well. And there's more water here. And as we're going down, there's just all of this beach. Just all of it. Actually I found a nautilus shell. This is actually how you get down, but there's still more farm. Like, like down here is up here. Oh, I left seaweed there. When did I leave seaweed here? And then over here is more forest area. Just like with a little watering hole. There is so much water. And then we're back to the hardwood area. But like there's just so much like it, I don't know if it's just because it's actually like compartmentalized, but it feels very much bigger than the other farms. Like it takes a while just to get down to like the area to go down to the rest of the map. I also think the trees right there are so pretty. Cranberries. I can't afford any of this. Because I bought seeds yesterday. That's fine. Okay, I'm glad you were able to like verify that, because I'm like, am I just misremembering this? Like, dandelion. Alright, Rasmodius. Sir. Ah, come in. I am Rasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths, mediary between physical and ethereal, master of the seven elements, keeper of the sacred shock. You get the points. And you, Sam, the one whose arrival I've long foreseen. Have you? Here, I'd like to show you something. Behold! Jumino! You've seen one before, haven't you? They call themselves the Juminos. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. I'm not sure why they've moved into the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language? Most interesting. Stay here. I'm going to see for myself. I'll return shortly. And he's gone. Where'd he go? Comes through the door. Honestly, the weirdest thing. Like, you teleport out and then you walk back. Like, who does that? One second, sorry. I found the notes. I mean, he's extra as fuck, so I'm not surprised, I suppose. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. We, the Jumino, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts for the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. I'm I'm trying. One with the forest. What do they mean? Why are you just sniffing? Aha! Come here. My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. Oh yeah, I grabbed the free Christmas one from the Kapamon that you recommended. I thought it was cute. I still am gonna get a penguin at some point, but I didn't feel like going through the effort of trying to buy the coins to buy the penguin, which honestly, weird system, but I get it because they have different stuff. But oh, that's hot. That's hot. Oops. Can make him drink glue. I mean, what's about to happen? You kind of wonder if that is what you're about to drink. Oh, hey, you got energy from it. That's cool. Trees. Gotta get high to read those Jamino scrolls. Hey, now we can check things. Okay. Oh, shoot. You know what? I almost wonder if it's easier just to go around this way. Although, no. We'll go get spring onions because they should be here now. I would hope. It's been a week. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. No. Nope. I know. And nothing. I think there's supposed to be new stuff with the community upgrades after the first ones. There might be. I also noticed that, like, in the settings, I don't know if you've looked at them yet, but when you're, at least when you're starting one, you can actually, like, remix stuff, like the community stuff. I had a weird start, so I ended up starting it again and forgot to, like, add them in. So I don't have that on here. But I don't know, I think it'd be interesting to try at some point to see what the remixing of, like, the community stuff would do. Like, I wonder if it, like, moves stuff around or changes out things that you can get or what. I also want to check something really quick. Nope. let's drop this off. It's probably better to go fishing. Which is down here. Get more of a straight path as we go. Take that. Fish murderer. Oh, you just said murder, not murder. I mean, they'll be fine. Since everyone's a pescatarian, they'll appreciate it. And avo fish. I don't know, like, also eggs and milk. So, there you go.